Shrimp scampi is next on the menu, and there are so many shrimp scampi recipes out there, Chef.
You know, there are tons of them, and a lot of them are really complicated. They've got, you know, white wine this and flour sauce that. And I thought it might be fun to try to come up with a scampi recipe that really sort of minimize the steps but really maximize the flavor.
Ooh, sounds too good to be true. So why don't you prove it?
All right. I got a pan here and it's been heating. I want it to be medium high. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and just add whole butter. And the butter is lightly softened so that it melts quickly. So I got 3 tablespoons that are going in here.
Oh, big tablespoons?
They're 3 culinary tablespoons.
Okay.
So I'm now adjusting my heat. I want the butter to melt and to foam, but I don't want it to melt really fast because if the pan's really hot and it melts too fast, what will happen is it'll burn the milk solid. So I'm going to add the shrimp in a single layer.
Okay. Those are nice big shrimp.
These are nice jumbo shrimp. And what's important when you're cooking, well, let me ask you a trick question.
Okay.
What's important when you're cooking with a pan or you're sauteing?
It's a heavy all-clad pan.
What else is important? You want to make sure you don't overcrowd it.
Oh yeah.
So I have a single layer here, and we're gonna cook the. This is actually foaming nicely. You see how it's working? So we're gonna let this cook for about a minute, and then we're gonna flip them over.
Okay.
And that's gonna finish them cooking through.
All right. So how do you make sure the shrimp are not rubbery when it's done? Because that happens to me sometimes.
Yeah, what happens is I think people are really trying to make sure that the shrimp aren't raw. So I think people, they err on the side of overcooking. And what's really important is just to make sure you stick to the time. And you know, if you follow the 1 minute, turn them over, another minute, minute and a half, you really should be good to go. It's all it really takes. The shrimp, you want to cook them through, you want them to be opaque, but you don't want to overcook them. And what happens when you overcook them is you start to push out the moisture. And when you push the moisture out, that's when you start getting the rubbery dry shrimp.
Okay.
So you see how they're nice and kind of red?
Yes.
So now I have my garlic here. That's going to go in. And I'm putting it in this stage because I want the garlic to sweat in. I want the oils from the garlic to flavor the dish. And I didn't want to put them in the beginning because, again, I don't want it to burn. Okay. You can see when you look at the shrimp, they're curling nicely and they're firming up. So we're actually pretty close. I'm just looking at the side, the other side to make sure that we are good to go. But so as you can tell, the butter's still foaming and it hasn't burned the garlic, and we're gonna move on.
Okay, I'll add in the flavoring.
Okay.
So
Add half of that.
splash of lemon juice.
Yep. Perfect.
Ooh. A dash of Tabasco. Maybe 2. And a dash of what?
Quick dash, real
Quick
light dash.
dash.
Yep.
Woo!
Perfect. Now I like to put the Worcestershire in the Tabasco because I believe that the Worcestershire gives it a nice meaty flavor, and the Tabasco just sort of gives it a little bit of acid, a little bit of heat at the same time.
That smells really good right now.
So we've got salt in there. We're gonna put some cracked pepper,
And you added parsley.
parsley, and we're done. That's it. Shrimp sandwich
That
ready
was-
to go.
That was really fast.
Did I prove it?
And it looks good. You proved it. Well, we have to taste it first.
All right. Okay. So Cheryl,
Yes, Keone.
the moment of truth has arrived. You said that you wanted me to prove it to you, right?
Yes.
So what I've done here is we've taken our shrimp scampi. I did a little pasta because someone told me that's how you like to eat your shrimp scampi. I've got
Ooh.
the pasta we just buttered. Salt, pepper, parsley. And here's the scampi sauce that's our nice sort of our garlic lemon butter with other yummy ingredients in here. We'll put
A+
that
for presentation.
And then we'll just go finish off with a little piece of, I got a little Reggiano Parmesan here. And I don't think you can go wrong with a little bit of that on here. So
It almost looks too nice to eat, but I think I have to taste it.
I'm going to have to charge you like
I'm going to grab it
$35.
with my finger.
So what do you think? There you have it. I proved it with my shrimp scampi. For this recipe and more, visit us at foodland.com.